Yesterday, I was able to check out Epic Universe, and based on my day, I wanted to hop in the preview store and show you the layout of the park and give you some tips when it comes to rope dropping, things to do, and where to eat. So let's hop in there and I'll show you what to do. Here's the entrance of the park. This was the part that I was most curious about, what the layout looks like. But whenever you walk through, this is the security and the ticketing standpoint. There is hardly any shade here, so whenever you're coming to wait, I recommend bringing some type of umbrella to shade yourself, but you'll wait here in the lines until the park opens, and then that is where security is, and on the other side you scan your park ticket and you enter in through there. That's where the Kronos is. So at least for me, I had early entry as a hotel guest, so I came in and the two things that were open were Stardust Racers and the Super Nintendo World. I went right over to Super Nintendo World, and over here right in front of the portal they had two lines. They had a hotel guest and a standard guest line, so the hotel guest could go right through and get on into Super Nintendo World. Head into Super Nintendo World here, and I would recommend rope dropping the Minecart Madness ride. This ride seems to be one of the most popular in the park. It was delayed in the morning whenever we came to check it out, but it's nice with Super Nintendo World. You could come knock out Minecart Madness, head over to Mario Kart ride, and do Yoshi's if you wanted to. The other thing I really liked was leaving the Super Nintendo World and heading over here to Dark Universe. This is where the entrance is right here, and be one of the first in lines to do the Monsters Unchained or Curse the Werewolf. Both are really fun attractions. If you do check out Dark Universe, I recommend going to here, the Burning Blade Tavern or DeLacy's Cottage. They have really good food there and drinks as well. So if you're leaving Dark Universe there, you can walk around this loop, and here's the entrance for the Ministry of Magic. I would probably not go here second. Instead, afterwards, I would probably head into Isle of Berk and check out Hiccup's Wing Gliders or check out the Mac and Cheese Cone from here. The thing about the Ministry of Magic ride is, at least right now during previews, they were using a virtual queue, but after you get done with Berk, that's when I would come and check out the Ministry of Magic and see all that it has to offer. Now, Celestial Park is the land that's in the center of Epic Universe, and at first I didn't think I was gonna like this land, but I do think it's a little bit underrated as far as the food goes, so I would recommend checking that out after you do all the lands because they have really good food options. If you aren't staying at a Universal hotel, what I would do instead of going to Super Nintendo World, I would head over here to Stardust Racers, because where they hold you is very close to the Isle of Berk portal, and that opens whenever the park opens for standard guests. So I would get in here and rope drop Hiccup's Wing Gliders and do all the attractions there, and then head to the other lands since a lot of other guests will be over in Super Nintendo World. That's what I did when visiting Epic Universe, and that's the strategy that I would follow. Let me know if you're visiting and what you're looking forward to most.